Good morning and welcome to the Treehouse. This is Kag with the View from Above Tarot reading for Wednesday, September 25th. And this morning we are using the Centennial deck and we're going to be doing a what would be helpful for us to know, what would be helpful for us to think, and what would be helpful for us to do today. So we are well into not only Western fall, but Celtic Lunasa, and heading for Halloween if the stuff that's in the local stores is any indication. Candy corn is everywhere, and the Halloween costumes are out there also. And so fall is my favorite time of year, and I hope that you are able to enjoy the beautiful weather and the beautiful blue skies. So again, this morning, we are going to be doing what would be helpful for us to know, think, and do. And remember that this is a reading for the collective, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. If you have a particular question in mind, bring it up now, and hopefully the cards will have something to say. At least one of them, or one of the triads here, will have something to say about your question. And there is our Merryweather card at the bottom. So what would be helpful for us to know today? We have the Seven of Pentacles. This is a fellow who is looking at his harvest. He's planted all of these resources, and now he's looking at them. And he's resting on his staff and thinking about them in particular. He's looking at these six while he's got this one between his feet. Sometimes this can be the Six of Pentacles and this be the Ace of Pentacles. Pamela Coleman Smith in her drawing sometimes separated them intentionally. So we'll look to see if any of those other cards are here in this reading. But as we are wanting to know what we should know about today, is that we are taking stock of what we have planted. And sometimes a pause is required in order to reevaluate what we have done so far. So let's look at what would be helpful for us to think today. And that is the same card that we had yesterday, and that is the Nine of Cups. And this is the fellow who is showing us what it is that he wishes. He isn't quite to his 10th cup yet, but here it is, and he's inviting us to join and celebrate because he's pretty sure he's going to get it. So that is the Wish card, and that is what we are thinking about today. The Do card is the King of Pentacles, and he is the richest of the four kings. And in this particular card, he is almost drowning in all of the resources that he has accumulated here. And so this is our Do card today. And I'm not sure exactly what it is we need to do with all of these resources, but perhaps that will come a little more clear when we look at the clarifying cards. So we've got two Pentacles and the Nine of Cups as we walk into this reading this morning. So what do we need to know about this Seven of Pentacles? We are given the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Now we have two nines here. So the Eight of Swords is a card of overthinking. And so perhaps we are overthinking what it is that we have planted so far. Sometimes this card can be analysis in its positive spaces where we are really thinking about what it is that we need to do here. And the other card that's present is the Nine of Pentacles, which is the card of having finally achieved the goal of all of our hard work. So this is the Six and the Three, and the Three of Pentacles is building. And perhaps that is the goal here. We really want to build to some kind of a success, but perhaps we are overthinking it. This card also reminds me of the old story that it is not good for the farmer to go out and pull up his crop every night to see how well the roots are growing. And so there's also a pausing feeling of this card also. To whatever project it is that we've got going, we may need to just be patient and let it grow. over-analysis is not helpful, and it is required of us to let this grow, especially if we want to get to this place of success. So again, we've got 2 6s. The pentacles in both of these cards are divided into 6 and 1 and 6 and 3. So this is the Ace of Pentacles, and this refers to the 3 of Pentacles, which is building on that opportunity. I think we are being cautioned to not overthink or overanalyze, but to just be patient and let this crop grow into what it's going to be. So what do we need to think about? We're thinking about our wish card. What is it that we're wishing for? And it is clarified by the Chariot. And look at all the gold backgrounds in these cards. We've got 2 gray, but look at all the gold. The Chariot card is a card of success. He has won the race. It's over. The race is over, and he's won that. And it's time to get out of the Chariot, right? Been in there now. You've had some success. Sometimes hanging around in the Chariot is not helpful for us. And let's look at our other card, which is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is the fellow who is determined and has great inspiration and ideas, not only for his kingdom and his people, but for himself as well. So there is an acknowledgement that there is some awareness of something that you yourself want, which is really good for this wish card for our emotions. There has been some successes here, and that's really very positive as we're thinking about our desire and will and determination to get to that 10th cup. So what do we need to do in order to achieve the wealth and the resources that the King of Pentacles has? 2 Kings is interesting also. That is a lot of hard work. That is a lot of responsibility for the lands and the people under our protection and care. And we have that 10th cup right there. So we have in our abilities here, and there again is the single cup. The King of Pentacles must go about finishing whatever this project is, because it will ultimately be successful. Here is our 10 of Cups, which is the reasonably happily ever after card. And here is our Page of Cups offering that 10th cup over here to our wish card. So recently I was given an opportunity to think about Page Cups as needing yet another card. So if pages are in fact messengers, that there should be another card drawn for the indication of, and this has just jumped out. So I think I said earlier in the readings that I don't read jumpers, but this seems material at this point to let that kind of clarify the missing cup here for our wish card that moves us to the happily ever after card. So the page is bringing us the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is a filled place. This is spirit filling us with all of the energies of the minor arcana, the wands, the cups, the swords, and the pentacles, along with the 5th stream, which is spirit. So that is a great gift, and that is what I believe our Page of Cups is offering to our wish card fellow here. That gives us the 10 cups for the 10 of Cups, which is why our King of Pentacles is feeling so full in his resources. So what a lovely reading. So know that we need to be a little bit patient while we don't overanalyze and allow what we have built to really fill us in the garden. She's got everything that she needs here. And so again, let me just look at what we've got here for energies. And we've got 1, 2, 3 of the pentacles. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the cups, the swords, the wands, and 1 major arcana. So what could Meriwether bless this with? It is the moon. And this is the deep feelings about all that is transpiring now. This is really a very positive reading. Sometimes the moon can really be about fear. And so it could be that all of this success has kicked up a little disquiet, a little fear about, oh, this is so good. When is the other shoe going to drop? So that is always the case, isn't it? Things change. And while we are feeling a great deal of success here, there's always the fear that things that we cannot see can come around and bite us on the backside. Sometimes worrying is not helpful and can really dumb down the feelings of success that we've had. We have worked very hard to get here. And there has been a race of some sort that we have run, that we have won. And so let's not cloud the successes that we are feeling at this time with worry about the future. Let us be really happy with what we have attained at this point and not let this drag us down or this drag us down. Sometimes the Meriwether card is a blessing, sometimes it is a warning, and sometimes it's what we don't actually see. And so my take of this today is that don't let fear take away the rejoicing and the happiness of whatever the success has been. A full cup, gratitude, success in our material sources, total energy, enthusiasm, and determination to get where it was that we wanted to go. I'll take it. It is a win. So that's what I have for us here at the Treehouse today. If this reading resonated for you, I hope that you will like, share, and subscribe. And I invite you to join me again tomorrow when we take another View from Above tarot reading here at the Treehouse. Blessings.